Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Uh, Today, my group will present about project from database concept and design. First of all, I introduce my fellow members, starting for myself. My name is Muhammad Azim bin Osman. Second is Muhammad Ashraf bin Arman. Third, Muhammad Atif Fikri bin Syahri, and the last member is Juliza binti Arisus. For my part, I will present the overview of the table. From the table, we run the program using MySQL to get the result. The result based on table we create from the project. This method helps to keep track of Kazukutsu, customer items, and total sales. As you can see that after we put the information from the table that we create inside the MySQL, we show the result, and this is the result that we run from the program. For this part, I explained about the customer details. From the below part, we can see that there is field type, null, key, and default extra. It shows that the customer detail of customer ID, customer name, address, and phone number. And then this is the shoe inventory result. We can see at the below part, it says the MariaDB Kazukutsu describe baby shoes inventory. We able to track that there is item ID, item description, size, color, design, and unit price in measuring it in baby shoes inventory. So this is we can see overall from the baby shoes inventory. The next result is order details. There is two order details. It shows that every order that customer that order will be tracked in this program. It shows the item invoice, item ID, order number, due date, quantity, and customer ID. The same with others result. So it will appear in this table. The invoice table, it shows that the receipt that customer receive after they buy the product. In the invoices, it shows that baby shoes inventory, customer details, and invoice order details. That's all for me. I will pass to another member of my group. Thank you.
Now I want to show how we can insert the data into baby shoes inventory table. We have attribute like item ID, the primary key, item description, item size, item color, item design, and unit price. After that, we have to key in all the values for every attribute in the table. Like 101 is referred to loafer small, 102 is referred to loafers medium, 103 is referred to loafers large, and so on. We have to key in all the data for every attribute for the baby shoes inventory. As we can see, we have 9 record has been key into baby shoes inventory table. We can select the baby shoes table to verify the data we have key in. We also can do data manipulation. Let's say we want to delete item ID 101 from the baby shoes inventory table. Choose the item ID, and then we select again the baby shoes inventory table. As we can see, the item ID 101 has been deleted from the table. We also can update data for baby shoes inventory, like we want to update item ID 102. The item color changed to blue. The item design is changed to Mickey Mouse. And then we check again the baby shoes inventory table. As we can see, the item ID has been updated. Thank you.
So this is keying in the customer details with manipulation. As we learned from our lab, we can insert all the customer details, either ID, name, address, and phone number via insert into, and we can edit all the values of the details by using the keyword values and insert, for example, 1001, and the name of the customer is Dayang Afiza, and the rest of all of the details can be inputted as well. And it goes on with others like Alia binti Rani, Nisa Anwar, and so on. We can also delete anything from the customer details by referring to their customer ID. For instance, the customer ID is 10001, and therefore the rows of the ID will be deleted. We can also update the database by simply update customer details, and we can change whatever details we want. For example, the phone number that we need to change, we can insert the updated phone number with the reference of the for the desired ID, such as 1002, and that's how the manipulation goes. So this is the process of keying in the order details. So we can insert the details via insert into. We can put the invoice number, the ID, the order number, the due dates, the quantity, and the ID with the values of all, such as the invoice number is 1012 and the other details, so on, with the included customer ID as the foreign key, where we can refer it to which customers that they order for their items. After we have successfully inserted all of the order details, we can proceed with the manipulation. Our order details can be deleted via the delete command, and when we do so, we need to show that which of the line of order that we want to delete. For instance, if the invoice number is 1012 and that line that contains all the details will be deleted. For instance, if we want to update our order details, we can also, wait a moment, we can also set the item ID that we wish. For instance, in our example, we put item ID is 109, and also that ID is from the invoice number for 1019, and that ID will be updated.
Greetings to Madam Nurul. My name is Muhammad Adi Fikri Bunjari, matrix number 72385. Today I'm going to present for part D, where we have to generate a complete results for the data from the invoice. So here we want to combine few tables. So our group implement full join SQL, where here we want to combine invoice table with order details table. So we type in the syntax select star from invoice full join order underscore details. The result will be the combination of data from two tables, which consists of invoice number, date, item ID, order number, due date, quantity, and customer ID. Okay, next is to combine the order details table with the baby shoes inventory table. So just the same as the previous one, we type in the command select star from order details full join baby shoes inventory, and it will display the results of the combination of the two tables, where the new table consists of invoice number, item ID, order number, due date, quantity, customer ID, item description, item size, item color, item design, and unit price. For the last part, we want to combine the order details table and the customer details table. So here we type in the syntax select star from order underscore details full join customer underscore details semicolon, and then it will generate a new table consists of data from the combination of order details table and customer details table, and the new table consists of invoice number, item ID, order number, due date, quantity, customer ID, customer name, address, and the font